Good morning, I'm Chantel. This is our app we'll be pitching to you, the Department of Justice. It's called Brave Defense. So the outline of Brave Defense is an anonymous downloadable phone app that allows students to be able to report online bullying and harassment that is occurring to them and others. Students are also able to include the written information, the videos and photos that has happened to them, and this app is beneficial for students who are vulnerable or feel as if they can't speak up. It also targets the after effects of bullying and harassment for victims. The main features, which includes the privacy feature. The privacy feature is the anonymous feature of the app. This ensures that students don't feel as much pressure when having to speak up about the incident that has occurred to them, and it just allows them to feel more safe. The next feature I'll be talking about is the prompts after reports that have been made. So these type of prompts that are made is that the app will send a message to the students that has reported an incident, and it will state things such as, "Oh, would you like a follow-up meeting?" This ensures that the incident has been taken seriously, and if a student wants to have a follow-up meeting, it allows them to have more confidence in speaking up about the incident. As well as it ensures that things can be done to get more information out of the student. The next feature of the app is the authoritative school figures and police being notified. The school figures such as the principal and teachers will be notified of any incident that has been reported, and police will also be notified to keep up with the statistics of how much people are being bullied and harassed in high school and schools, as well as they're able to step in if a serious report has been made and a criminal punishment can occur. Resources to help with the trauma. So this allows for the school to set up a psychologist with the students, as well as having organized groups where students can join these groups to find a hobby and interest, so they are kind of taken away from the after effects of what they may feel with the bullying, and they are able to maybe make some new friends with people who have gone through similar trauma. Yet again, this helps them feel like they're a part of a community and feel a sense of belonging. Lastly, it's the accessibility features for languages and those with disabilities. So this allows for every student to be able to use the app. So those who may not have English as their first language, this app will be accessible to them, as every single language will be in this app. Also, those with disabilities, such as those who may not be able to read, this app will provide an audio feature which ensures that students can also listen to what is on the app. So how Brave Defense reduces cyberbullying and harassment. As seen on the slides, there are these dot points that suggest a couple of ways that this app can reduce bullying. However, the main one I'll be discussing today is the policy enforcement. By having the policy enforcement and this app in general, it is used as a scare tactic for those students who are bullying, and for them to know that this is a serious issue that needs to be addressed. The app will find out who is responsible and ensure consequences are taken place, and that schools are also able to enforce the notion of cyberbullying and harassment is not okay. Hopefully then the schools will ensure more policy and more enforcement throughout their schools, like having assemblies set up and having posters around the school, which allows for obviously more enforcement to be taken place and for students to know that this is not okay, which can hopefully then reduce cyberbullying and harassment, as students will know they will get caught if they do partake in this behaviour. Now, why is Brave Defense better? This app is better as it is keeping up with the new generation and new technology innovations. The app will naturally adapt to new innovations every month, And another reason is that Brave Defense caters for everyone, as mentioned. It is an inclusive app, which not many other apps have this kind of inclusivity.
Hi everyone, I'm Angel and I did the benefits of the Brave Defense app. Over the past decade, youths, especially children and young adults, have become increasingly linked to online platforms. A result of this greater interconnectedness is a higher likelihood of individuals being exposed to cyberbullying and harassment, which revolves around bullying being conducted via digital or electronic devices. A main benefit of our app can include the ability for victims of bullying and harassment to speak up and report this behaviour to school teachers for the issue to be addressed and resolved. At a more serious instance, report to legal authorities if there are cases of extremely serious bullying or harassment going on in schools. Additionally beneficial as victims can seek resources of help in dealing with trauma or post-traumatic stress revolved around the bullying and harassment. Breaking the stigma of remaining silent when experiencing bullying and harassment in schools, providing an opportunity for victims to seek counselling or help with the trauma related with bullying and harassment. Another benefit can include the ability for the individual or victim to remain anonymous when making a report. Many victims struggle to seek help when it comes to matters like this. Having the opportunity to remain anonymous encourages victims to speak up against this behaviour and put a stop to it, whilst also seeking professional help from the mental health aspect of being a victim of bullying and harassment. It is accessible for everyone, regardless of English being your second language. It is available for people to access and make a report in various different languages. It also caters to people with disabilities, providing them with an opportunity as well to communicate their experiences with bullying and harassment online. An advantage of our Brave Defence app can include the ability to break the stigma of silence revolved around the issue of bullying and harassment. With the advantage of providing reports anonymously, we have provided users with a platform to speak up. Recent studies conducted saw that people who are being cyberbullied tend to tell their friends the truth of what's happening to them 50% of the time. However, teachers or close trusted teachers represent only 2.4% of the responders. There are two categories who have the same percentage. Categories such as parents or family members and or speaking to no one about their situation represents 23.8%. There are various reasons why individuals may be scared to tell their parents. Most individuals are scared their devices might be confiscated if they tell their parents that they are being bullied or harassed online. They would rather not say anything at all than lose a device. The Brave Defence app, therefore, is beneficial as it provides the opportunity to remain anonymous whilst you report the negative behaviour online. Instead of victims suffering in silence, we can mitigate the stigma and encourage victims to be courageous and report when they're experiencing bullying and harassment online. Limitations. A limitation revolved around the Brave Defence app can include the issue of the app being self-regulated. The app relies heavily on individuals interacting and communicating with the teachers, law enforcement agencies, and resources available to them. For the app to provide support to victims of bullying and harassment, it requires them to use the app consistently in providing information about their experiences. The use of the app is voluntary, not compulsory. Therefore, some individuals may not be willing to provide a detailed report, making it difficult to address the issue at hand. Another limitation can be revolved around the issue of remaining anonymous. There is no guarantee that the app will not be susceptible to being hacked. Details, data, or reports can easily be hacked into by a computer-savvy user. Details such as where and when the incident occurred can be released and made public, potentially putting the reporter in danger or defenseless against more cyberbullying or harassment online. Another limitation can include the cost of resources in supporting victims of cyberbullying and harassment. Seeking professional help from psychologists and mental health workers can be expensive. Having to seek financial funding from government for such resources can take a long period of time. This affects the effectiveness of the app working for the victims. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Najat, and today I'm going to be explaining criminological rationale and also how we included it in our app. The logical justification or reasoning for putting into practice a certain intervention or measure that is founded on criminology theories and ideas is known as a criminological rationale. Criminology provides many theoretical frameworks to understand why crimes occur and how they may be prevented or minimized. It analyzes the nature, scope, causes, and control of criminal behavior. Criminological research consistently shows that community involvement is crucial in preventing crime. The app facilitates this by fostering communication between law enforcement, school teachers, and students. By empowering students to participate in crime prevention efforts, we can create safer environments together. Research always suggests that early intervention and education programs can significantly reduce the likelihood of individuals engaging in criminal behaviors. The app also includes features that provide resources for at-risk individuals and access to support services, counseling, and also educational opportunities. The app is designed with healthy privacy measures to safeguard users' personal information. Data encryption, strict access controls, and transparent privacy policies are implemented to ensure that user data is always protected. Additionally, users have control over their data and can choose what information they want to share. There are many criminological theories and that helped us build the app. One of which explanation of crime prevention. So these are 5 things that actually helped us build the app. And so number 1, explanation of crime prevention. So the app acts as a guardian, making it more difficult for cyberbullies to act without detection. And it also changes the environment, making it riskier and less rewarding for cyberbullies to engage in harmful behavior. Number 2, which is understanding of behavior. The app can promote positive social norms and discourage bullying by showing that such behavior is monitored and reported. Also, by providing support and a sense of community, the app strengthens social bonds and making users less likely to engage in cyberbullying. Number 3 is addressing causes and effects. The app offers a constructive outlet for victims, potentially reducing the strain that can lead to negative consequences. Also, by handling incidents discreetly and constructively. The app helps avoid stigmatizing labels that can perpetuate deviant behavior. Number 4 is deterrence. Knowing that cyberbullying can be easily reported and addressing through the app increases the perceived risk of punishment, deterring potential offenders. And of course, last but not least is restorative approaches. The app can facilitate dialogue and reconciliation between victims and offenders, aiming to repair harm and promote understanding. So what we're doing is a criminological rationale for an app that allows people to report cyberbullying, involves using criminological theories to justify how the app can effectively prevent and address cyberbullying. This rationale ensures that the app is grounded in a scientific understanding of criminal behavior and its prevention, enhancing its potential impact and efficiency. Thank you.